The Garage, a story of quiet strength. After my husband passed away, the house felt unbearably silent. Every corner carried his memory, the creak of the wooden stairs, the faint whistle he used to hum while fixing things, the smell of fresh sawdust drifting in from the garage. My daughter was worried about me. "Mom, the house is too big for you alone," she said gently. "Come stay with us, or let us move in with you." I agreed. I thought having family around would soften the loneliness. At first it felt comforting. The sound of footsteps, the clinking of dishes, even the television playing too loud, it all made the house feel alive again. But slowly things began to change. The garage had always been my husband's sanctuary. He had built sturdy wooden shelves with his own hands. Birdhouses of every shape and size hung neatly on the walls. Tiny red cottages, little barns, even one shaped like a lighthouse. It was more than a garage. It was his world. One afternoon, I walked outside and froze. The shelves were gone. The workbench, where he had spent countless evenings sanding and carving, was dragged to the curb. His tools were tossed into plastic bins, stacked carelessly beside the trash. Inside, shiny gym equipment now stood in neat rows. My son-in-law wiped sweat from his forehead and smiled proudly. "Private gym," he said. "No need for a membership now." He hadn't asked. He hadn't even mentioned it. My daughter avoided my eyes. I bent down and picked up my husband's old hammer. The wooden handle still carried the faint imprint of his grip. For a moment, my chest tightened, but I didn't cry. Instead, I quietly rented a storage unit. That same evening, I carefully gathered every tool, every surviving birdhouse, every small jar of nails and screws. I packed them as if I were preserving fragile pieces of memory. Then I did something no one expected. I rented the garage, legally. The house was still in my name. My husband and I had bought it decades ago. After he passed, ownership transferred solely to me. Somehow, in their comfort and assumption, they had never noticed. I contacted a contractor and installed a simple separate entrance on the side of the garage. Nothing fancy. Just a clean door, a fresh coat of paint, proper lighting. Then I listed it as a small workshop space for hobbyists, quiet neighborhood. Within 3 days, I received a call from a retired carpenter named Mr. Ellis. His voice was warm and polite. He missed working with wood, he said. He just needed a modest space. When he first stepped inside, he inhaled deeply. "Smells like possibility," he said. I smiled. It smelled like memory to me. A week later, my son-in-law stormed into the kitchen. "Why are strangers walking into my gym?" he shouted. I calmly placed the property tax bill on the table. My name was highlighted in yellow. "This is my house, too," he argued. I met his eyes steadily. "You live here," I corrected gently. "Ownership is different." Silence filled the room. Within 2 months, they found another place. The house grew quiet again, but this time it wasn't empty. Each afternoon, I sit in a simple folding chair near the garage door and watch Mr. Ellis work. The rhythm of sanding wood, the soft tap of a hammer, the steady scrape of a saw. Sometimes he lets me hold a freshly finished birdhouse before he varnishes it. The scent of sawdust floats through the air again,